I'm currently in Georgia. I think I'm about 2.5 hours from the owner. I can't meet up with him till tomorrow morning, so today we're gonna start off like part one. Go on Walmart, see if we can find any Hot Wheels or AZ1s or anything worth buying. I'm gonna see if there's also bows here. I definitely want to drop off the car with a bow on it. I think the next car I deliver, I kind of want to make a piñata and put the key inside the piñata. When we get to the person's house, like hang it off the trunk or something, depending on the car, and have them hit it until the key comes out. But that's just one of my intrusive thoughts. I don't see any bows though, so let's walk over to the Hot Wheels, see if we get lucky over there. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I didn't even see this. I was just about to say, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So whenever I come to these, I'm not going to pretend I'm not very annoyed that I just wasted 10 minutes of my life. But again, we're getting lucky with the single AZ1. Like, why is it even in this section? I wish it was over here. I wish I could find more of them. But again, you cannot go broke turning a profit. So let's purchase this. Next, we're gonna get something that I have only had once and it was delicious. It's Culver's. Shout out to people who have Culver's in their area. We don't have those in New York, so we're gonna go over there next and eat that. And I think after that, I'm gonna probably maybe go to the Nike outlet, see if I can find something good there. I told him I could. I would love to find some Miami Dolphin stuff. I know I'm in Savannah, but that's close enough. Didn't find anything good here. I think what I'm gonna do is just hop back in the car. Let's head towards Jacksonville. I want to hit up a Dick's Sporting Goods, and I think there they might have some Miami Dolphin stuff. All right, we're back out and about making moves. Time to find a bow. Hopefully they have a large one. Haven't really been able to get lucky. I think the only ways I can get those if I go to like a smaller party store and they hand make it in front of me. But I see red. I think I'm gonna do red. I don't think I've done red because red has always been sold out. Yeah, let's grab 2 red ones. So I've had this place saved in my phone for the longest. I don't even know how I found them, but they got some K's outside. Unfortunately, I got here too late. I'm not even sure if they're open every day, but it looks like we got a Suzuki Carry with a white on white bumper. I like that. We have a older Hijet. Remember we did the build with the blue one. This one's 4-wheel drive. And then we have a car that I would actually buy, honestly. A Suzuki Every. Stick shift, automatic. I guess I'll take it back, but the reason I said I'd buy it because it's a Joy Pop and it's turbo. But yeah, I guess we did find some K trucks. We found some K's for the video. I'm gonna miss this car. I'll definitely give you guys my final thoughts tomorrow before we drop off the car to the customer, but this thing has been a blast. Comfortably can go 60-70 miles per hour. It's really everything I've ever wanted. It's not a K, but I guess just as much attention. It's just as quirky. So would I get one of these? Maybe. I kind of feel like I owned one having this one. I feel like I definitely drove this one more than David did. But maybe a stick B1 would be in my future, or maybe a Figaro. After all the times of saying Figaros are overrated and trash, come full circle, I'll get myself my own turbo Figaro. Let's go Dolphins! What up? So it's the next morning. We're doing our last fill up on the Pao. After this, we're gonna head to the owner, I gotta put those 2 bows on, and now that that's done, let's drop the top. We're like 100 feet away, and let's ask this guy what made him want to buy a Nissan Pao, and also how did you find about Wait for the Fame? Always curious to know, like, which part of the journey did people discover my YouTube channel? Was it very early? Was it when I got the cappuccino? Was it when I got the Jimny? All right, so we just got here, man of the hour. I have a couple questions to ask you. You were about to say things, but what made you want to get the Pao?
Well, I mean, I've been into
cars.
Yeah, JDM cars for a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the Delica. I mean, the Pao, it's just that timeless, like you said in the video. You know, that timeless look. I started showing pictures to people, like my close friends and whatever, and like, hey, look what I got. And they were like, well, but what year is that? You know, like is that timeless look? It looks, I mean, what, maybe like 60s?
Yeah, when I tell people it's 1990, everyone's like, that's it?
Yeah, 1990. The thing that it's a limited run.
Yeah.
That only like 31,000 were made. And so, and I'm a firm believer of like saving cars. So, you know, gonna treat her well.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Are you gonna keep it like as stock? Like, are you gonna do? Because remember, I showed tri-spokes and everybody got angry about it. Like,
okay, so okay, I didn't agree with the tri-spokes myself.
Yeah, that's okay.
I know the tri-spokes, they look good on a lot of things. I think they look good on your walkthrough.
Yeah.
This having that classic look. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna do a little things, a few things to it, but try to keep it with the as classic
like period correct.
Possible, period correct. So eventually I do want to put wheels, but I want them to look like
something like this.
Like old school wheels, nothing too modern.
And like, are you a fan of like the Figaros and B1s also, or did you just really like the Pao?
No, I mean, I actually almost bought an S-Cargo.
Okay, yeah, I love those too. Yeah.
Right before the Pao.
Yeah.
But so I called.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, sorry, sold it 20 minutes ago.
Was it the yellow one in Orlando?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one. But that one had like, that was not period correct.
Well, no, it wasn't. But it did catch my attention.
Yeah.
And but when I called it, I sold it 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Before I called it.
Yeah, I saw that. That one had like 2 racing seats. I saw it and I was like, it's okay. I mean, it's an S-Cargo, which is rare, but.
Yeah, but sometimes if it's not meant to be.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I mean.
Yeah, and here we are, canvas top, pistachio color, got the Nardi.
Love the interior. So I've seen a couple of these, but I've never seen one with an interior like that before.
Yeah, no, this interior is great. The only con I would say is that a day like this, you sweat a lot because of the fabric. But if you get the AC cranking, that's nothing really to worry about. But the pistachio, I think, gives it a huge pro. A lot of people ask me about the interior too. That's like one of the first questions, like, oh, it comes like this? Because it almost looks like seat covers with like this here. Yeah. But it really is like the OEM seats. And then it goes good with like the canvas top too, like the brown and everything.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's super clean, man.
Yeah, and then how did you find about the channel? You were just about to say.
Yeah, so I don't even know how I was browsing and I happened to stumble across your mirror walkthrough. Okay. Right? And you know, me loving the quirky, weird Japanese vehicles, I'm like, wow, a chance to.
Oh yeah, I saw you bought a ticket. Yeah, I saw you bought a ticket. Yeah.
A chance to win a walkthrough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I've never won anything in my life.
Yeah.
And I figured, like, you know, probably won't win.
Yeah.
But if I don't try, you know.
Shoot or shoot,
right?
honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So got a ticket. Obviously didn't win.
Yeah.
You know, the person that won.
Yeah. Shout out to Brad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully he enjoys it. But you know, started watching the channel, and I just love how you're like engaged, and the fact that you chose to drive the walkthrough, to deliver it.
Like to me, this is the full experience. Like,
and how you go to Japan, and in your mind is thinking like, well, let me get this for the Patreon. So you know, the fact that I see you growing, I see you, but also see you staying humble. And thinking about like the other people. So I'm like, just, you know, kept following you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Ended up, saw the video that you did on the Pao. And at first I thought that it wasn't going to be sold. Thought you guys were going to keep it for a little while. And then I happened to stumble across the sells that in the marketplace.
Oh yeah, David's.
Yeah, David sells that, and I'm like, oh wow, they are selling it. So things just happen to align with not being able to get the cargo. Yeah. And having sold another vehicle and having the money at that right moment.
And me too, like me being free to drive it. He was like, hey, you want to drive it? And I was like, honestly, I'm not doing nothing. So yeah, why not? It's not that far. And then it's great. Like I said, like I at first when I got in the car, I was like, oh, it's just as slow as a K car, but it's really not, because you can do 75 relatively comfortably, and you can't really do that in a K car. So like even though it's just a 1 liter carb, it did great. Like I was cruising the whole way. And then having this down when it was darker outside made a huge difference. It's hot now, but this thing is pretty cool. Now let's check out the Delica. I'm about to get a ride in this.
Well, she's filthy at the moment because we just had a storm recently. And you know, being South Georgia, North Florida, I mean, all the bugs and everything. Yeah. But she has a 2-inch lift, all the original extra accessories. She came with the original side steps, which I have stored in the garage. Yeah. Has this one's a diesel, turbo diesel. Nice.
Clean in here. It smells good. Thank you guys for watching. Road to 40K, road to 100K. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.